This time on Norfolk Perspectives, we're going to be talking about animals, and we got them all over the set, and a whole new look for the Norfolk Animal Care Center. Keep Norfolk Beautiful is going to give us tips on how to stay sustainable for the holidays. In other words, how to get rid of all that wrapping paper. And Recreation Parks and Open Space has a winter art workshop just for you, right here on Norfolk Perspectives. Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm Bob Batcher, and I said animals galore because we have two cats, a bunny and a shelter manager and a guy that knows all about animals. Okay, the shelter manager, Barbara Hayes. How you doing?
Hi, Bob. We're great.
And the guy that knows all about animals, not only do you know it, you must have this aura. Should I say Dr. Doolittle or Jake Roos?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
Because I held the kitten, it rebelled, it came to you. Is he going to sleep?
I think so.
She is going to sleep. Yeah, she sure is.
Maybe I'm warmer than you are.
How do you do it?
I don't know.
Oh, that's
Passive.
Oh, you're passive?
Yeah.
That helps? Okay, because I'm sure you get, I'm going to ask you some questions because I got some.
That's all right.
Because that's part of that building the relationship, isn't it, with animals?
Oh, absolutely. When you spend as much time with them as we do, you start to learn individual personalities and what they like and how to treat each one. And yeah, so it's an individual thing with each other.
Is that a hint you're directing toward me?
I think you need to come spend more time with us, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, where are you?
We are located near the JNF Shopping Center across Military Highway on Sabre Road. It's 5585 Sabre Road, and you cannot miss the building. It's green, it's blue, and we've even been told it can be seen from the air when people fly out of Norfolk International. Cool.
Let's talk about that. Why did you change the color of the building and inside?
It's been a long process. We're in an industrial complex. It's not. It wasn't a very flashy building. It was yellow and it was brick, and it didn't stand out, and nobody knew that we were there.
It looked like a garage with a bunch of animals.
And that's what it was. It was a truck repair garage, and we've turned it into the shelter as best as we can. And so we've spent the past year working on the inside, on the outside. There's a fresh coat of paint, but we wanted to talk to you about our new cat enclosures that are really receiving national attention, and that's why I brought Jake today.
I was going to say, is Jake going to be a little humble about this on me, or can I get the true scoop?
No, I'm going to be humble.
Yeah.
And quiet.
He designed them. They've never been done before. We've worked with a Mason company out of Ohio, and in fact, they just sent one of their professional photographers last week to get photos of our cat enclosures because they're becoming the buzz all around the animal sheltering field.
In other words, they really are a prototype. Let's talk about the first ones that were there. They looked nice when they were first built, right? But they had issues?
They did. Our old cat condos were made from the same materials that your kitchen cabinets might be made from, a laminate over a particle board. The particle board would absorb moisture.
Which we won't talk about where that moisture comes from. But
no, but I mean, with absorbing moisture, you also have absorbing disease or potential disease. And so those cat condos were deemed unacceptable by the state inspector. So we started the process of trying to figure out what the replacement housing would look like. And it's been a long process. It's been, I think, just over 2 years from beginning to end. But we were fortunate enough to have the city approve us to move forward with this new type of enclosure. And, you know, it looks really nice from an aesthetic point of view. It's really great behaviorally for the cats. It gives them 4 different levels vertically to go from top to bottom. They're 6 feet tall each. There's a hidden litter area below, sort of, we call it the basement or the litter area. So it's just
hidden from us, but they know they can.
Exactly. So it's just overall the unit is very conducive to promoting their best mental health, which from an adopting customer point of view really it just makes your adoption experience more accurate because you're seeing the true nature of the cat. The cat's behavior isn't repressed because they're stuck in a barren cage. So that really goes a long way in matching cats with potential adopters.
You've kind of been subtle about it, but those cats are behaving around you not because they really like you.
I really think it's my smell.
Do you really think it's
From the shelter, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but you understand and really having an appreciation of where the animals are coming from, kind of
Sure.
putting the world from their perspective, right?
Yeah.
Now, one of the things that was brought up during the color scheme was, oh my gosh, it's so bold, the dogs and cats won't be able to sleep, or it's so bold, but who cares because they can't see it because they only see in black and white. What's the truth?
They see some colors, they're very muted, but we wanted the shelter to really pop for the public.
Yeah,
So
it really does.
the whole theme is green and blue throughout, and Jake he doesn't take enough credit for creating these cat enclosures because they have glass front doors. All of the cats are visible. They're up at eye level now. They're much happier, and we've seen that in our adoption numbers.
And of course, because you're housing so many cats, which we need to address, you've also got to be concerned about communal diseases, things like that, right?
Yeah.
Right, they're easy to clean. They're impervious to any moisture or any sort of infiltration of disease. They're just wonderful. They have removable shelves. The staff and the volunteers are raving about how easy they are to keep after and keep them clean.
And hence the reason for bringing in cats to remind us to talk about the cat closure. A bunny?
We have special small animal enclosures too that we designed. They were always housed in a spare dog crate or whatever we could find because we typically didn't have a lot of them. Now that we have special glass front dividable units for rabbits, we got a whole bunch of rabbits too. So Vixen came today to remind everybody that we have amazing rabbits at the shelter too.
So it's a great time to come to the shelter to adopt, because adoption is a major part of the strategy of keeping the population down, because those animals leave spayed and neutered. But you got a big announcement to make, and I would do a drum roll, but we might wake up the kittens. What is it?
They're doing drum rolls. They're over here purring. I can hear them. For the first time ever, the shelter has broken the 2,000 adoption mark this year. We set up a goal last year in January to do 2,012 adoptions in 2012. We fell short last year. We wanted to do 2011 last year. We didn't make it. We did about 1,850. And this year, through the help of, the staff, we always have to thank the staff, but the incredible numbers of volunteers, the Friends of Norfolk Animal Care Center, who help sponsor some of our reduced cost adoption events, really has pushed us over the top. So we beat our goal, and we have one more that we're trying to hit by the end of the month. And if we adopt out about 15 more dogs and about 25 more cats, it'll be the first time ever that we've adopted out more than 1,000 of each of those species.
Awesome.
It's incredible. It really is.
And the viewer had a major part to play in that, because many of you have come in to get a dog, cat, bunny, parakeet, or whatever from the shelter. I'm going to have you back on next year, which is right around the corner, to talk about some of those dreams and visions that you've got for next year that the viewer is a major part of. Thanks for everything that you guys have done.
Thank you.
Bring it into stuff for it. That's awesome. When we come back, we're going to be talking about what do you do with all that wrapping paper? Find out.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Maybe you should go to your shelter and get a mature dog who will make your blues disappear. How's that for tricks? I got picked. Wow.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, I have a big announcement. We are going to find out what goes on with wrapping paper after the holidays, because there's none here. So I've got Quanya Jefferson with our Waste Management.
Yes.
And then Amelia Baker, who is with TFC Recycling.
Yeah.
Okay, now, first of all, why is there no wrapping paper here?
Because most of the wrapping paper that is paper-based
Yeah.
is recyclable.
Cool, so you can throw it in the recycling can, or do you mean the literal recycling, fold it up and use it next year?
Fold it up and use it next year.
Yeah, my in-laws for years. But you know, wrapping paper from 30 years ago really looks nice,
It does.
except the creases.
It's a retrofit.
That's right. Now, is that what we're talking about, is really kind of rethinking how we do things?
A
Right,
little
Leanne?
bit. A little bit.
Okay, well, let's talk a little bit about how we are doing things with City of Norfolk. Because I said you're with us in waste management, so we are still picking up the other trash.
Waste management for the city of Norfolk still picks up trash. We just developed a contract with TFC. It began October 2nd.
Okay.
So you'll see the big green wrap trucks that say TFC on the side. They pick up our blue carts, which we call our recycling carts.
I was going to say, because I put my blue cart out, and when I got home after work, it was empty.
Good.
Well,
You
I
came
hope
by and
so.
got it?
That's right.
It was pretty full.
Well,
And
good.
that's my big announcement. The viewers have been with me through this whole journey for years, where I'm kind of slowly but surely moving forward. And I got to say, I still have the Batcher Conference in the kitchen, where recycling or throw out, but I have a recycling can
Inside
that
the
I
house.
bought that matches my trash can in the kitchen.
That's the key, right? If you
That's
can
right.
collect it in the house, it's easier to
That's
take
right.
outside.
So, but I still don't know, does this go in the
Yes.
the recycling can or
Recycling.
my trash can?
Recycling. So the containers like this and pie containers, aluminum foil, those types of disposable containers that you would use at the holidays a lot will go in your recycling can. As long as they're not heavily contaminated with food, you can toss them in.
My food would be called contaminated. These?
Now, Quanah can speak a little bit to that one.
No, these can't be put in the recycle cart.
Okay.
However, they are recyclable. And we always
There's that other definition of recyclable.
Yes, well, the city offers some recycling services aside from your blue cart. So these are a part of those. So this is a part of the e-cycling opportunities that the city has. And you can take these over to our Pine Ridge facility. It's 1176 Pine Ridge Road. It's next door to the Azalea Garden Little League baseball field. And you can take it there if you have an old refrigerator, anything that was electric. It took electricity to utilize it at any point. You can take it there and drop it off.
Okay, now I'm seeing this corrugated cardboard.
Yes.
Now I don't. By the way, we're taping this before the holidays.
Yes.
So that looks like it could be the potential inside packing of a wonderful Christmas gift that I might get.
Yes.
But it's got plastic, it's got the bags and all that kind of stuff. Do I need to stay in there and subdivide all that stuff out? Oh.
So have 2 bags when you're unwrapping gifts. Do one for recycle, one for trash.
Okay. Now what
You already
happens?
have 2 containers inside.
I know, it's so cool. What happens though if I accidentally throw that plastic bag that's inside that?
Now, the plastic bag, normally I'd say if you happen to toss something in that's not recyclable into the recycling,
Yeah.
it's okay because we like the effort for recycling. But plastic bags are
Big
pretty
no-no?
detrimental to the equipment. They wrap on all of the wheels and they shut the machinery down for several hours. So
We don't-
steer clear of the plastic bags and make sure those go in the trash or they go to like Farm Fresh to be recycled.
Okay, but if I make a mistake and throw something in there that doesn't have a neck on it and it's not, I'm not going to spoil my can.
Right.
So
We're
I
not
can
going to
probably-
come knock on your door
So I
and
can
yell at
probably
you.
minimize my. Okay, now what about this? This is the big.
This is a recyclable item,
Okay.
and
Now-
as is this.
Okay, now I've heard not the lids though.
You can leave the lids on.
So I've heard wrong.
Right.
Son
Toss
of a
it in
gun.
just like this.
Okay, now do I need to rinse this thing out?
Nope.
Okay, you're making it really easy.
That's the goal.
Okay, so now we get all all this stuff is recyclable in some way, and then at the end of the journey, you're going to give me stuff?
Absolutely. Up to $300 worth every year.
Really?
Have you signed up?
It's really hard to do, isn't it?
It's not hard to do. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. Go to recyclingperks.com and fill out your name, address, and some very minor information. It'll take you less than 5 minutes.
Go to where now again?
Recyclingperks.com.
Now, where do I find that?
Recyclingperks.com. You can just log on, put your information in, and voila, you'll start accumulating points immediately. And currently, the city of Norfolk has over 33 vendors that you can utilize these perks at for the holiday season, for holiday shopping.
Cool, so get on it right
So
now.
get on it right now.
So, okay, here's my other one. My can's not my cart. I can't. My cart
right.
is, see, I'm learning.
You're right.
My cart's not quite full. Should I go ahead and put it out to the curb even if it's just got a little, or what if I held off for another 2 weeks?
You could do that, but I would recommend you just roll it right out on recycle day, because you never know, you might accumulate a lot at the holidays when you get all those gifts that are packaged in that.
That was a direct hit. I hope my family's watching. What do you think? So cool stuff. Now, throughout the whole year, though, we're focusing on the holidays now because people are kind of thinking about the holidays. But throughout the whole year, there's new programs, new initiatives coming out too, right?
Absolutely. Recycling Perks will continue to grow with the partners that are offered on the website. And then in Quanah's office at Keep Norfolk Beautiful, they have a big campaign that's coming in the spring that ties in a lot of volunteerism for litter prevention too.
Ooh, that's right, because there's always that roll the car window down and don't do that, right?
No. Litter prevention is the key.
Okay. Something tells me after the holidays we're going to start ramping up for,
Great American Cleanup.
and that's going to be when?
Great American Cleanup will take place during the spring months of 2013. So we're currently wrapping up for that and getting prepared.
Well, make sure you come back to talk about spring, because you know what? Our next segment's about winter art.
Wow.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for some great stuff. Super.
The first day stepping on the court, I couldn't keep up. That motivated me to step up my game. When I reach a goal, I set a new one the next day. And my next goal is to go to college. Mastering the court takes persistence. So does getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Well, we've got all kinds of great art here that we're going to talk about, but more importantly, we got two very special people. Debbie Dickerson, Senior Recreation Supervisor. How's it going?
Good.
And Lee Babcock, Recreation Specialist. But you guys, who I want to talk to right away, because how long have you been with the recreation program?
14 years and counting.
Now, started doing what?
I started teaching mosaic art and moved on from there to a full-time position.
Cool. Okay. So you
And I love it.
So you know how you can break this the right way.
Absolutely.
We're going to talk about that.
Yes.
And Debbie, how long have you been with the city?
I'll be going on 32.
Now, you've been kind of working your way through the kids first, right? Or do they come second?
Oh, you mean the daycare program? Actually, I started in the arts, and then I picked up the daycare centers in the last several years. But I'm also still with the arts, so.
All right. Now, but there's a blend. Is there a blending too of the daycare centers and the arts? I mean, arts they kind of fall into the daycare too, right?
Well, actually, we do programs for the centers, like the traveling artists.
See, that's where you're really good. You can focus a kid's mind into what we're really supposed to be talking about over here.
Yes,
You did that well with me. So, this is awesome. This was done by kids?
Yes, they. Do you remember what center that was at?
Sherwood Recreation Center.
Oh, yeah.
And our instructor artist Bernard Conda went over there and worked with a group of kids, non-fee based, and discussed with the kids a famous artist and a famous period. It was Paul Cézanne, the Impressionist movement.
I thought that
and
was
the
it.
kids emulated what they had learned from Bernard. And we do this 3 to 4 times a year and show it off in July
Cool.
at our
now,
gallery.
You said non-fee based. So
Right.
he did it as a volunteer?
Absolutely. Well, he's the teacher.
He's
yeah.
the teacher.
Right. The kids get to take the class. Yeah.
So it's not just b-ball.
Right.
Not at all.
Okay. Now, over here, I thought that was a curling iron, but it can't be.
No, actually.
See, I have 2 girls in my house.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
a,
a traveling
little tiny
iron,
iron.
actually. Debbie and I both took a workshop with a very well-known artist and published artist, Claudine Helmuth. She's got a couple of books, and it inspired me to write a workshop for adults in beeswax collage. So it's a beautiful way of doing collage, mixed media. You would start with the beeswax here and melt it in a crock pot. Put a layer.
That's what you can use for a crock pot for.
Never again. Only
Never
for
again.
The beeswax.
Okay, you can't clean the wax out.
No.
Okay. That's
and
important.
then-
We'll put that on the bottom of the screen.
And then you bring in a surface that you're going to pour the wax onto, and you iron
Now, what
onto
kind of
that.
surface would that be?
Anything, a wooden surface, a canvas.
Yeah.
You can use a big iron, a traveling iron, or you can use a small one for details, like we have here. This was a demo piece that I did. It's my beautiful son. And I was just experimenting with beeswax, photos, found objects, text, and
Paint.
oil pastels. Yeah, so it was done pretty quickly, but it was a lot of fun.
So it's really personal
Yeah, it is for me.
and from your eye.
And from the classes, too, that I've taught, everyone has a really great time. They bring in vintage photos, postcards, things that are really meaningful to them.
Yeah.
And they assemble a collage, and the beeswax just pulls it all together, and we have a great time.
Now, okay, does that become like, okay, and this is where I get confused. Decoupage versus something else. Decoupage is
You can do collage with decoupage, but the
collage and decoupage.
but the difference is with the beeswax, you can peel off. You can totally take this apart and not damage any of the pieces that are in it.
Oh.
Redo it.
You just kind of reheat it a little bit and it just peels off. So if you had a vintage photo of your grandmother that you wanted to do something else with, you could actually remove it.
Okay, but don't try this at home. Do it at what center?
Come
Yes.
to Visual Arts. It's
Titus
March
Town,
the
yes.
9th. It's a little bit later in our session. It's $35. They have until the 1st of March to register, a little later from the rest of the
Okay.
registration we have. It's a great class.
Kind of, let's talk a little bit about Titus Town, because it's kind of, I think it's one of the best kept secrets in
It
town.
really
Do you really
is.
want to keep it that way? Should we just stop the interview right now?
No. We want everybody
Okay,
to know.
Where is the Titus Town? Where is the Visual Arts Center?
It is between Hampton Boulevard. It's bounded by Hampton Boulevard, West Little Creek Road, and Granby Street.
Okay, and it's tucked away, but there's a lot of magic that takes place
lot
in
of
there, right?
community.
Like what kind?
We have so many classes. We have stained glass and drawing, and right here I brought
Yeah.
along something I'm really excited to talk to you about. We're having an upcoming.
Am I supposed to do this
Yes.
while talking to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're supposed to do this.
Yeah.
This is a piece by Maya. She is part of a show we're having. We're doing teens black and white photography with instructor Lee T. Van. And what I really am excited about is that these days I think everyone has gone digital, and the kids, it's a collection of work from kids who came in and actually learned about how to operate a 35mm camera, how to develop a negative, how to develop a print from that negative, and special techniques. So here Maya, she developed her print, and then she did a little hand coloring. And she's got a lot of really cool work. I've been framing her work all week, so I'm a fan.
Because I think from an artistic point of view, but for an appreciation of what you're doing,
Yeah.
to go back to the basics of how it's done,
Yeah, it's such a
rather than
traditional,
just
beautiful form.
flipping a program that says blue sleeves.
Right, there's nothing instant about this. This is very technical, and it's something they can put on the resume. Over here we've got a photo. It's called a photogram. Brittany did this photo. She went into the dark room and she, under a safe light, assembled objects onto photosensitive paper and developed it. And I'm sure after several tries she got something really beautiful.
Cool. I want to make a switch to something I think you
Yes.
know and love. But
Yes.
before I got to make an observation. People from Parks and Rec have been coming on the show for years, and they've been trying to get me out of that chair
Right.
to get exercise.
Come on over.
You got me out of the chair and really have kind of pumped into my creative side,
Good.
which is not something that I normally would think of from Parks and Rec.
We've got a beautiful
what's really
program,
cool.
a really wonderful program.
Okay, so this is what you can do with broken tiles.
Right. Broken or glass, actually, you can,
Okay, this is glass.
right. And Debbie actually did this piece in the mosaic class.
I did. That was the first piece I ever did, and I did it as a memento for my son who went to Peru in high school, and he decided to sleep without the sleeping bag, and
Hello.
a lizard ran up his pants.
Well, I bet you he really appreciates you telling that story. Now,
I
okay.
won't give his name.
Now, do you place this? I watch HGTV when I'm not watching TV 48. Do you kind of dry place these and then put the? How do you make the form?
Well, for this lizard, I drew the design on.
Okay.
And then I glued. I cut each individual piece of glass, and then I glued them on, and then you put like a mortar down once the glue is dry.
Okay. So now I have to be very careful not to share personal information with you because it might show up as an art project. Is that?
That's right. If you inspire me, you might become a piece of
But
artwork.
again, that's the expression. And for some of these kids that come to the workshops, this is really the only way that they have a way of kind of plugging in. Does that tie back into what you were doing with kids? Where they
Absolutely.
can kind of
Absolutely.
express themselves.
Motivation is the key for kids, and we provide them lots of opportunities to do things, personal things.
Now, if the kids only knew that they then become
Oh, yes. This is
the
my
topic.
daughter.
Oh, this is the other kid. So we have your son over here.
I have my son here and I have my beautiful daughter here. This was another demo piece I did for class. And the mosaic class is Wednesday mornings, 10 to 12:30 for 8-week session.
Since I'm probably wobbling this around, she's getting up close and personal with that flower.
She is.
Okay, now I remember when my kids were that age, we had a 35mm camera. We made the mistake of buying nothing automatic on it. So by the time we got it all in focus and ready to go, she had totally lost interest in that flower and had walked away. So we have great pictures of flowers.
Oh boy.
Do you have a recommendation for the parent? It's it's the holiday time.
Right.
What is a good kind of camera to have if you got the kids on the run?
There's so many out
Or
there. A
what should they be
35
looking
mil
for,
camera.
okay?
There's just such an assortment. If the kids want to take the class, we have on-site 35mm Pentax cameras that they can use on-site. But otherwise, there's just such a whole assortment.
But
out
if you're
there.
really just getting started, just kind of doing the point and shoot, and then playing with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, now people see this and. I can't do that, so I'm not going to sign up. What do you say to somebody like that?
I'd say yes, you can.
Prove it.
Come on in. You'll have a great time. Have a really wonderful time with us and meet lots of people in the community who are having a great time. And
So it's that
Yeah.
connectivity of the community.
Definitely.
Because this was not the first piece you ever did, right?
It was the first piece I ever
Oh,
did.
there went that theory.
And then this was the second piece, and that was, we went to a
I
wedding.
was going to say, there's got to be a
There's
story
a
behind
story.
this.
We went to a wedding in Kauai, and my niece's wedding, and the whole island is populated by naturalized Polynesian roosters and chickens.
Okay, I've always heard of Hawaii with palm trees and... Where was this wedding?
It was on Kauai.
Oh, Kauai.
The island of Kauai.
Oh.
And it's much more rural. And when I went out of the house in the morning, because we left our shoes outside, that was a tradition there, I would find the roosters pecking on the shoes. And
Lizards in the shoes.
I didn't see any lizards, but the roosters were on the beach. They were all down the sidewalks. They were everywhere. It was like they're
Wow.
like birds here. They're just everywhere.
Now, okay, so the story behind this one
Oh
then.
my. Well,
Okay,
my
where's your
son
kid?
actually told me, he knew I was teaching mosaics, and he said, Mommy, I need a tree frog. So I just roughly sketched it out on a canvas and started with that idea, and he's very happy. He gave me his permission to bring this today.
Okay, did he give you permission for that
Probably
one?
not, right?
No.
Nah, you don't know about that one. No. Your son, did he give you permission to bring this one?
He doesn't give me permission to tell anything personal.
Whoa, okay. Now, but let's talk about this. Isn't this the kind of thing a family can do together?
Absolutely. You don't have to use glass to do mosaic. You can go to the dollar store and do it with pebbles or, anything, really. Anything that's soft.
What a great way to express yourself, to bring your family together, but to bring community together. And
Absolutely.
thanks for doing it for as many years as you guys have been doing.
We love it.
We want to hear from you what you'd like to see on TV 48, but more importantly, what's going on in your neighborhood? Give us a holler at 664-6510. And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you and you and you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.